Hello guys, today I'll facilitate you in understanding the poem Summer Friends by Mary Lamb, which is incorporated in lesson 9 of your syllabus. So, before starting the poem, let's know something about the poet. A short introduction of the poet will going to enrich you. Mary Ann Lamb was born on 3rd of December in the year 1764 in London, United Kingdom. Her pen name was Sempronia. She was a prolific writer best known for the collaboration with her brother Charles Lamb on the collection Tales from Shakespeare. Her other notable works are Mrs. Leicester's School and Poems for Children. This great personality died on May 20 in 1847 at the age of 82. Now, I will go to recite the poem and I will request my dear students to open the book and to recite with me. Come, let's recite. The swallow is a summer bird. He in our chimneys when the weather is fine and warm may then be heard chirping his notes for weeks together. Come there but one cold wintry day. Away will fly our guest the swallow, and much like him we find the way which many a gay young friend will follow. In dreary days of snow and frost, closer to man will cling the sparrow. Old friends, although in life we are crossed, their hearts to us will never narrow. Give me the bird, give me the friend, we'll sing in frost, we'll love in sorrow. Whatever mischance today may send will greet me with his sight tomorrow. So, students, this is the poem. Now we will decode the poem. We will learn the wardrobe and critical analysis as well. Okay, first we will elaborate line 1 to 8. The poem Summer Friends is of 16 lines which elucidates what are the criteria for being a true friend. The poem starts with a swallow, a summer bird who comes to live in the poet's chimney during the summer days of comfort and ease. When the weather is pleasant, the chirping of the bird can be heard throughout, but it continues to live for a short tenure. It is just like a guest appearing in the days of ease and cheer. The swallows are summer friends, quote unquote, or fair weather friends who find themselves complacent and delightful only for a short period of time. For this time, the swallow keeps on enjoying the pleasant weather and keeps whistling throughout. But with the arrival of the winter, the swallow will flee away to the place of its convenience. It will no longer be the part and parcel of the life of the people. However, there are friends existent like the birds who remain gratified with the people as long as the situation permits. Better to say, as long as their situation or convenience permits. The young friends will remain happy and jovial as they are fitting in a rosy picture. They will disappear along with the happy times. As long as the hard times will be starting to arrive, the friends will going to disappear. Okay guys, now let's come to the word nest. Note them down. chirping, tweeting, or calling of the birds. Notes, songs, way, process, gay, happy, follow, pursue, or ensue. Now it is the time to get the critical appreciation of the poem. See, the first stanza of the poem is suggestive enough. Suggestions are scattered here and there. There are the mention of two birds here. In the second stanza, we'll get the name of the second bird. Here, the swallow stands for the friends of convenience who are only visible in happy times. But as soon as crisis starts prevailing in life, these friends disappear. The swallow is the emblem of those so-called friends who are just like guests in life. They are not ready to accompany one in their hard times of life. Okay, the rhyme scheme of the first 8 lines is ABAB. I hope that you know that what a rhyme scheme is. Rhyme scheme is actually the pattern in which the lines are fit in. If we name the first sentence as A and the second sentence as B, the ending word of the line A will resemble again with the alternate line A. Let me give you an example. See here, the swallow is a summer bird, so we can mark the line as A. He in our chimneys when the weather is fine and warm may then be heard. Note here, bird is resembled with heard. Now, okay, let's continue. May then be heard chirping his notes for weeks together. So now, if we name the second line as B, then the last word weather is resembled with the end of the fourth line together. So then the rhyme scheme of the poem will be AB, AB. Throughout the poem, it is continued like that. So we can say the rhyme scheme of the first 8 lines is AB, AB. Now let's move on to the second stanza. Let's come to the elaboration part first. In the next 8 lines, the poet states that during the dull and shabby days of winter, why dull and shabby? Because everything is so colorless, everything is so dry. So, in the next 8 lines, the poet states that during the dull and shabby days of winter, when snow and frost domains, sparrow, even in midst of adversity, embraces people, even when the weather condition is gloomy and miserable for it. Now, the poet shifts to the context of old friends. Old friends, even if they are separated by circumstantial incidents, remain with a bond of love. They are engaged with a broad, loving, and caring heart. So the poet is pledging for the bard who will stay with her in times of trouble. The poet is appealing for a friend who happily bears the kiss of death, that means adversity, for her during pains and afflictions, and will love even during the evil eye of fortune, that means ill fortune. The speaker confidently announces that no matter what accidents or ill luck that is being brought by the present situation, she will once more be welcomed by his friend Sparrow in the upcoming day. The sparrow is emblematic for a real friend, the sparrow is a forever companion of the poet. So, what we learned from the poem, okay, forget it, we'll come to the context later. So, let's come to the word next part. Dreary means dull. Frost means freeze. Although means even if. Crossed means cross. Here it means separated. Mischance, bad coincidence or misfortune. Sight, perception. Now we are arriving in the critical analysis part. The poet states what an ideal friend should be like. An ideal friend is never a fair weather friend who will remain in time of happiness, not in time of sorrow. Okay, what we have learned from the poem is that a friend in need is a friend indeed. It is a very old saying proverb and it is applicable to the poem. Note that we can find the use of I dialect, E-Y-E-D-I-A-L-E-C-T. I dialect means the vernacular language that varies in different regions. The same vernacular language that varies from region to region. Here, instead of cross, the poet has used crossed. Similarly, often you is called ya. Okay, it depends on the region in which people are living. So this is the thing we have learned. We have also got the value education from here. We can get an ideal definition of friendship from the poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem in the last 8 lines also remain in ABAB pattern. See here, I am giving you an example. Frost is matched with crossed, sparrow with narrow. Again, you see, friend is resembled with scent and sorrow with tomorrow. So this is it, guys. I will wish that you will go through the poem many times so that you can unfold the layers associated with it. If you get something new, if you get some new ideas, don't forget to share with me. You can write your ideas in the comment section or you can contact me through WhatsApp. Thank you for your patience and have a happy learning. Till then,